creation of the world. And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground, and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul. Genesis chapter 2, verse 7. In the Bible, God tells us that he made the world and everything in it, land and water and grass, flowers and trees, insects, birds and beasts, and last of all, he made the first man and woman. The man was made by God out of the dust of the ground, and then God breathed into his nostrils the breath of life and gave him a living soul. And the woman was made by God out of the man's side. They were called Adam and Eve, and they were to be the first father and mother of everyone who was to be born into the world. The good God gave them a beautiful home. It was a garden with a clear river of water flowing through it, and all kinds of delicious fruit trees and beautiful flowers growing in it. Nothing could hurt or vex them there. They did not know what pain was. They were never tired, and all they had to do was to dress the garden and to keep it. They had no faults and never did wrong, and God himself came near to talk with them. That was the way they lived, always good and always happy, whilst they obeyed what God had told them. In the midst of the garden grew 2 trees. One was the tree of life, and the other was the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. God told them that if they ate the fruit of this tree of knowledge, they would die. We do not know what those trees were like, but sometime or other I hope we shall see the tree of life, for it is growing in heaven, close by the river that flows by the throne of God. And when we see it and taste of its fruit, we shall live forever and be happier than Adam and Eve were. We shall never be as happy as they were while we are living in this world, but if we will try to obey God and live holy lives, he will take us to heaven, and that will be still better than the Garden of Eden.